What up guys, Steve here with Yellow TV. Thank you for tuning in today for another beer review. Today's beer comes from the great state of Michigan and from the Old Nation Brewing Company out of Williamston, Michigan. Today we're going to be trying Boss Tweed. Boss Tweed is a double IPA. It weighs in at 9.3% alcohol by volume and it has 68 IBUs. Boss Tweed is another addition to the new Orthodox IPA series that Old Nation has been doing. We've reviewed M43, which was one of the first beers I've tried from Old Nation, and it was pretty tasty. And then one of my viewers and great YouTubers himself, who does beer reviews, Sean over at Draft Therapy, was kind enough to send over some beers, some more beers from Old Nation. He sent us 2 cans of Boss Tweed and also 2 cans of Cart Horse, which is right here. So out of all these beers, or all 3 of these beers that I've had from Old Nation, M43 is pretty much regarded as the best one from them. However, I would say that Cart Horse is my favorite IPA from Old Nation, their new Orthodox series. This thing was just delicious, and I don't know what it is exactly about it that I liked, but I just felt it was a little bit more crushable, a little bit more of that juicy, kind of smooth, thin body taste that I'm looking for when it comes to New England style IPAs. I haven't had one from actually, an IPA from New England or Boston, Connecticut, all those areas over there, but Michigan has pretty much brought it, and I would say this is my favorite New England style IPA. So out of these 3, they're all part of a IPA series. This one's my favorite. I picked up Full Earth earlier today, so I will be bringing that out to review for you guys and see what we think about that. But anyway, let's get back to Boss Tweed. Boss Tweed is like I said, a double IPA. Some of the malts that were in this were Pils, wheat, oat, and Vienna. And the boiled hops that were used for this beer were Magna, Simcoe, Citra, and Mosaic. And then dry hopped with Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, and Azaka. I think that's how you say that. Anyway, here on the front of the can it reads, "Keep cold and drink fresh." And then the haze is good. And here on the side it says Old Nation Brewing Company, oldnationbrewing.com, proudly brewed and bottled in Williamston, Michigan. Has a government label here on the side. And I've already had my first can of Boss Tweed and I loved it. But here is your label, you guys. Pretty basic. Nice clean colors, nice contrast in colors with the background and the font. So Old Nation makes really nice labels. They stand out, but they're not too much. They're not flashy, but they just have a good look to them. And that's something I've always liked about Old Nation's labels. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into this beer, you guys, and see what it is all about. I got my cold one here right from the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what we have to offer. We're gonna go ahead and dive in to my Be Hoppy glassware. And as we pour this into the glass, you guys, you have a nice golden color, kind of like a deeper orange look there in the center. Didn't really want to pour that too aggressive, but that's what we have. And as we hold it up to the camera, you guys, it has a nice orange juice profile. Looks really, really nice. Looks like something that I'm really gonna enjoy. As I mentioned before, I've already had this beer and I loved it. I rated it on Untappd, so I'm hoping that what I give this beer, as far as the review goes, is the same as my Untappd score. It's been a few weeks, or probably had it last month, I would say. But anyway, great beer from Old Nation. I wanted to review it for you guys because we're slowly working our way through the new Orthodox IPA series. This is their other offering that I haven't done a review for yet, but here we are today. So let's go ahead and give this beer a smell. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Sean, again for the beer mail. I appreciate it. It's been awesome. So here we go, guys. Boss Tweed, I almost call it M43. Boss Tweed is today's selection. Here we go, first sniff. Very nice juice profile. It's got a little bit of a slight malty backbone. got a nice clean, kind of clean smell to it, which is nice. You know, it smells very fresh, which is also a good thing. And then along with that orange kind of smell, it has a little bit of like a, kind of just like a hint or a splash of like pineapple. It's kind of subtle, but it's there. It's there enough to say, hey, what up? I'm here. But I'm getting more of like an orange body kind of feel and smell, and then a little bit of pineapple there at the end. So kind of again, like a mixed tropical fruit kind of smell. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna dive into Boss Tweed. Thank you again for tuning in. Here we go. First sip. So good. So good. Really crushable. It's seriously juicy as all get out, and it's so good. It's got a thin body, very light. Again, it has a little bit of a bready finish, which is totally fine with me. I'd rather have my IPAs kind of cut with a bready finish as opposed to like a piney finish that some other IPAs give out. And I'd rather have that than, or I'd rather have a malty finish than a piney finish. So yeah, that oranginess kind of sticks to the mouth. It's got a very clingy mouthfeel for sure. It's not bad by any means because it does slowly wash away, but it gives you enough resident or kind of like a leftover taste, like a residue taste in your mouth to kind of keep you wanting to drink more, because with that bready maltiness, it kind of dries it up a little bit. Like it kind of makes your mouth just a little bit dry. So then you have to go back and get another drink to kind of wet your palate again and kind of get into this beer. And I'm a fan of that. Like something about that, I like that bready finish in your IPAs that makes you want to continue to drink the beer, because not because you have to, but because you want to, because it has that taste that keeps delivering. So at 9.3% alcohol by volume, this beer it's got that great taste, the very crushable kind of mouthfeel and drinkability, but you want to respect it, because at 9.3%, it's gonna do some damage if you don't treat it with respect, and it'll put you under pretty quickly. For this beer would make me sleepy and I would just go pass out, if I had a couple of these, take a nice long nap. But this beer, I would definitely say you could drink this out on a hot day. You just want to, again, be mindful of what you're doing. Make sure you have some water nearby, and don't overdo it. But this beer, definitely a good drinker during the day. Obviously, for dinner, hanging out with friends, anytime you really want to smash a Boss Tweed, I'm sure you could. But again, be responsible at 9.3% alcohol. You guys hold it up to the light again. As you guys can see, a nice orange look. Very, very nice. Towards the bottom of the glass, you get a little bit of clearness. You can see some carbonation kind of floating up from the bottom of the glass, but you guys, this is a super good beer. If you haven't had this from Old Nation, definitely pick it up. This series is really good. They haven't made anything that I don't like yet, so that's a plus. That's a good thing. So keep that up, you guys over at Old Nation. Keep that up. Something I really appreciate. Have you guys had this beer? If so, let me know what you think down below in the comments, because for me, I love this beer. I still think there's a better beer out there, but this is one of the top beers I would say that I've had. Also, M43 is right below that. Really good stuff, you guys. So go check it out. This is Boss Tweed, a double IPA from Old Nation Brewing. Final rating for me, you guys, I'm gonna give this beer a 4.25 out of 5. Quality beer, nice drinkability. It's got very well hidden alcohol in it. So again, be careful with this beer. Nice juicy profile, nice light bodied. and it has a nice bready finish. I'm a fan of that. I don't like piney finish. I like malty finish, kind of a bready, biscuity finish at the end. So 4.25 out of 5, you guys. This is Boss Tweed. If you've had this beer, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this beer. What is your favorite beer from the Old Nation New Orthodox Brewing IPA series? Let me know what you think. What's your favorite one? What's your least favorite one? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this review, leave me a thumbs up, guys. I greatly appreciate it. And right down here in the lower right-hand corner, there is a subscription box. Click on that box, you guys. Subscribe for more beer reviews. I'm hoping to make my way down to Columbus, Indiana, so I can pick up some more beer from the 450 North Brewing Company. Great stuff, you guys. And hopefully I'm going to be able to provide you guys some more fishing content, because that's what this channel is. We're all about beer. We're all about fishing. Check it out, you guys. Thank you for watching this video. And as always, we will see you on the next episode. Cheers.